What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start. And we are back.
Fuck, I need Gabriel here.
You need Gabriel to start you off.
It's time for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peter's app. Because it is the Peter App Podcast with your host, Pistol Pete Jr., Chub Dish, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Absent. I think I've done that before,
Huh?
I think I've done that
I
before.
don't think so. Yeah, I think you have a.k.a. Absent.
It's just he's rarely absent.
Yeah.
That it seems like I just thought of that. AKA COVID. AKA COVID positive. No, I don't know. No, he didn't test positive.
No,
He's sick, so.
he's not feeling well.
That's all right.
And better safe than sorry. He told him to stay the fuck away.
Yeah.
Or
We don't need this show being on quarantine.
Yes.
And doing one of those. What
a Zoom cast.
No, but what's that other one where you do it over the phone and I kept getting disconnected?
Oh yeah. Well, that was their anger, but that was just because you had terrible signal.
I don't know.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
It's officially the first episode of TRPS in 2020. It's still New Year's Day.
Ooh, do these come out today? The games? For
No, I think they come out on the 4th. They usually open up. They are available on the 4th.
Some bullshit.
Just check. See if it's on the store.
Right.
I
want to play Madden.
Well, we're bringing that up then. The PS Plus games for January have been revealed. So for for PS4, you're getting Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Greedfall. Which Greedfall we were curious about. We never.
I don't remember what Greedfall.
That's the one. Remember where it's like, it's not Civil War, but it's like that kind of like with muskets and stuff, that era. And the colonial times. I'm sorry, that's the best way. And then remember that guy has that like scar or tattoo or whatever, and like there's like they find a forest full of like enchanted folk, and then like they're like, oh, you can't leave here because of the enchanted folk, or some shit like that. Remember? And like he has some kind of like powers because what is this one?
Hood.
Oh, this hood?
Yeah, I don't know how to go back now.
What's that one?
I am. There you go.
Yeah, that one looks dope. I didn't realize it was coming soon.
Yeah, I thought I was out now.
Yeah, that looks dope. Just announced Gran Turismo 7.
They like delayed all these games.
Yeah.
Ghostwire.
I can't wait for that fucking game to come out.
A lot of good games, but
Hogwarts Legacy, I want to play that one too.
this one looks good too. Remember this one?
Oh yeah, Kenna. And Stray, I want to play that one.
Only because of Jasmine.
No, I want to play that one. That actually looks really good.
What is this? A sequel to fucking whatchamacallit?
Fucking Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah.
It looks like it. Pray for the gods.
Pray for the god. Doesn't Kratos say that? I don't know. And he says the gods have abandoned me.
What's Vigor?
I don't know. Where is PlayStation Plus?
Oh, wait, no, right.
I don't know. I'm not used to navigating this.
Yeah, no, it's still weird. No, it's still shows. Did you already add the ones this month to your?
Yeah. I already bought that one.
Just Cause 4?
Yeah, I bought that one a long time ago, or a few months ago.
You might be able to get a refund. Cause with this month's games, so like I said, you can Shadow of the Tomb.
You get a refund.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Greedfall, but Man-Eater is a PS5 game.
Man-Eater?
Man-Eater. Man-Eater.
Eat the mammies. The memories.
But a lot of people are pissed because Man-Eater just came out in like May.
Yeah, people bought it.
So PlayStation is offering refunds to PlayStation Plus members if you bought Man-Eater because they're giving it away for free now.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to buy it because it was on sale for that Black Friday, and it was pretty cheap. But I bought Dragon Ball Z instead, which was a good move.
Yeah. That's happened to me a few times. What game was it? I bought the Guacamelee. Then it came out like
oh yeah.
I kept waiting on it. I'm like, I'll buy it. Then it went on sale. Like, fuck it, I'll buy it. And then like I bought it, and then like the next month it went out on PlayStation Plus. I was like, oh fuck. Guacamelee. Super Championship Turbo Edition. That's the one I bought.
So how do you get your refund?
You probably have to email. Well, this one specifically, there's a link.
There's a link. That's cool though that they're giving refund.
Yeah. So yeah, because it came out in May.
Yeah.
So
that's cool because you don't want to hurt like people who are like, you know, these come up games who are like not planning on putting their shit for free.
Yeah. I'm sure.
And then like I'm sure they still get compensated from PlayStation. Like
yeah.
Like I'm sure they pay them a lot to do that. But like they probably pay them a portion or something of their projected sale amount that they were gonna get.
Yeah.
But to be like, because some of these games you're like, yeah, I'll wait. I think they'll make this one for free.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just buying it.
Yeah. But some people got refunded automatically.
But I think Just Cause was out a long time.
Yeah. Just Cause was out forever before they made that one.
Yeah.
And then
I think it was on sale, so I bought it.
I'm looking forward to playing Maneater. I mean, like we talked about it when it came out. Like we were super psyched about it.
Yeah. Especially now that there's a PS5 version.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of glad that people are suing CD Projekt Red, but I'm also like,
it's the investors that are suing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. So yeah, they're being sued because they're losing a lot of money. Their stocks have plummeted. I feel like, I mean, it's their fault, but at the same time, I feel like...
Yeah, it's not like they didn't... I don't think they did anything like that much, you know...
They didn't do it maliciously. They kept, like,
I don't know, I think... Well, I mean, I think they did, like...
No, I mean...
They did present this thing like it was going to be some sort of groundbreaking type thing, and it wasn't. But
I believe that's what the intention was, though, too.
Yeah, but they didn't. But they didn't come to the table with it.
Yeah,
that's what.
But you got
the thing is.
But you got to figure. So
you're telling us we're gonna get a game on the scale of God of War.
Yeah.
God of War or the new God of War or Last of Us.
Yeah.
And you got a fucking Rage 3.
No, it's better than Rage.
No, it's better than it's better than that, but it's
really
it's in that league.
Yeah, like
it's not on this. It's not in the league of God of War or Last of Us or Tsushima.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday I could have I had time to sit down and play, and I just instead of doing that, I just picked up I started playing Isaac again for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Binding of Isaac. I could go over there and sit and play this game where I'm gonna play. I mean, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the story.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm putting a lot of time into it too.
But yeah,
it's not what they made it out to seem it was going to be.
Yeah, and it's just so broken. It's not as bad as it was.
And the fact that they're getting sued or whatever, it's going to set a precedent for future games.
Yeah.
To keep a standard that they're saying that they're going to deliver,
Yeah, but CD Projekt Red...
And I think that's why a lot of... And then I think, after I think the 2 days after it came out, a lot of these other games pushed their dates back, didn't they?
Yeah.
They're like, we should just push these back and make sure the game's in order because we don't want to have the same issue.
Yeah, but you got to understand their view of what happened as well. So the game was initially... I think it was May, right?
It's not.
It was initially supposed to come out in May.
It's the team,
Yeah, but
there's separate heads to the team, and they can't go against each other.
Yeah.
But it's the marketing team that or whoever or the probably the what do you call it, the business, or the ones who are trying to get a profit, who are trying to turn profit.
Yeah.
Need to hit these deadlines and need it to come out at a certain time to hit the projected amount that they want.
Yeah.
And marketing is doing their job, and development is like, well, you guys are offering all this shit that we can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
In this amount of time.
Yeah.
Like, and they can't be honest. They can't come out and tell the fans like, well, they're pushing us to release the game sooner than we want to. Yeah, it's not complete. It's gonna be bad.
I mean, but
it's not gonna be what we want it to be. But
yeah,
it'll be fun.
But yeah,
because that'll just completely even kill sales even more.
Yeah, but there's two parts to that though. So it's the fan base that want the game badly. Yeah, like look at how much backlash every time the game got pushed back. How much backlash? Even us, we talk shit like fuck, like this game needs to come back. And I think we didn't necessarily talk shit because we like. Again, we understand where it's like, okay, if it's getting pushed back, it's getting pushed back for a reason. Yeah. But they got so much pushback. But I think
if they shouldn't do it how they did it, where it was like, oh, it's 3 months, it's 6 months, it's many, and just do it 2 years or whatever, It's been pushed back. How much time did it get pushed back? Like almost a year, huh?
They got initially it was, I think the initial was May. Oh no, I'm sorry, March, and then it got pushed back to April. Then it got pushed back to November. Then it finally got pushed back to December.
Didn't it get pushed back before that too? Like initially?
I think let me see. I'll look it up. But I think...
But yeah, it was just the way they were doing it like that. Like, 3 months, 2 months. 4 months, like, just say a year or whatever, or or say indefinitely, like a lot of these other games.
Yeah, that's what Dying Light 2 is doing.
Yeah, say we're working on this. Game's a thing. We're working on it. It's not. We don't know when we're gonna be done with it.
The original release date was April 16th, then September 17th, then November 19th. Then December 10th.
Yeah, see, and they probably needed another, a whole year at least.
Yeah.
And what is it? What? Just delay it.
Yeah, I think, and the thing about it is because CD Projekt Red prior to this,
it probably does. Like, okay, you're trying to. You gotta you're trying to make money by this stick. Like we're selling the game here or whatever. Yeah. And then the more you delay it, it probably does cost the cost goes up because you're.
Yeah, it's taking longer to.
So you're paying all these people to make the game, so your seal or whatever, your profit keeps closing. Yeah. The gap keeps closing because it's getting more expensive. Yeah. And you're not earning until it comes out.
Yeah. And the thing about it too is like CD Projekt Red wants to rebuild the reputation because after The Witcher 3 is such a good game. The storyline's so well done, the gameplay is so well done. It's like it's a long game, but it doesn't like.
This one feels it does feel tedious at times.
I don't know. I haven't felt that yet.
It feels jobby at sometimes. Like you're kind of just.
I haven't felt that yet, but maybe because I haven't probably done as many side missions as you have yet. Yeah. So I was doing quite a few, but then lately I've just been doing a couple of
sometimes I'm clearing out my inventory. I'm like, it's taking me.
Yeah. Or because remember.
It's taking me a half hour just to do this.
Yeah. Remember with Skyrim?
I have a half hour to play.
Yeah. Remember with Skyrim where you get a mission and then you go off on that mission, you talk to somebody else and oh, here's the side mission. So you go do that side mission, and while you're on that side mission, you get another side mission, and you just until you finally. But this one,
I have 30 side missions that I haven't even did. Yeah. I don't even remember what
But this one, because I
hate Skyrim where you or probably this one might be like that, but where you haven't played it for months and you come back And you just started from where you were 6 months ago. Where what the fuck is
what am I doing? What was I supposed to be doing?
Am I even going in this direction? Like, this is the direction that I'm supposed to go, that I'm facing? Like,
Yeah.
What the hell was I in the middle of doing?
I was gonna say.
Imagine, like being a real person and you're like, it's like dark ages or whatever, and you fucking get ready to go on a journey, and you're like mid-journey, you're like, I forgot what am I journeying to?
What did I leave the village for? I've got so many different things.
Let me check my journal.
Yeah,
right. I mean, you know what? Let me go build this cabin.
Let me build this cabin real quick. I'm still enjoying.
I need more scunches in my cabin, but I'm gonna go collect goat horns.
Oh shit. With Cyberpunk though. Oh, I'm sorry. To go back to with the Witcher. The Witcher never felt. I mean, it did have some missions that felt jobby. I haven't noticed that with this one. But like The Witcher had such it's such a good storyline, such good gameplay, and it was like the storyline itself was like super fucking long.
Yeah.
And then when they did, like, they gave you a bunch of free DLC, and then when they did add paid DLC, it was like huge. It was like each one was 40 hours each, and it added value to the game. It wasn't just like, oh, here's some DLC.
Yeah.
And they've always been about
they've almost completely soiled their reputation.
Yeah, which sucks.
Soiled it.
One of the things too is like
that racing one I was telling you about with Claire.
Yeah,
it's like almost a waste of time.
Really?
Like why am I racing? What am I like? I'm racing these cars, but they're like retarded, and they keep the what do you call it? You know how like in GTA where there's that thing where it's like ketchup. There's like a ketchup.
Oh yeah.
You turn it off where it's like they won't let you get to like. There's only a certain distance. Come on. There's only a certain distance that you could get ahead.
Yeah.
Like that's on here, but they're like right behind you the whole time.
So like one mistake and you're fucked. And then...
No, it's not even that. It's like and then they're so stupid. Like they're all so stupid.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just it's not even a race.
Yeah.
Like why do I even have this in the game? And at this point, like it's like ridiculous.
It's probably to set up for the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, but like
eventually, and because that's the other thing right now is like so.
I'm like mad skeptical about multiplayer because you guys can't even get your single player.
Yeah. Shit
in line.
But so check this out. One of the things that
I was playing one where today or yesterday or whatever. Where it was like a shooting range.
Mm-hmm.
With the 6th Street fucking guys.
Yeah.
There was like a shooting gun. You had to hit more than 44 targets.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so glitchy. Like you would have to take a shot before you get. I think it was 3 areas. You go, you take a shot, and then you shoot target.
Yeah.
And then like okay, you take your shot, and you're like, all right, ready, go, and you like. Your gun would never come out. Like you wouldn't draw the gun. Yeah. And then he's like, all right, next area, and you're like, what the fuck? I never got a chance. He's like 12 seconds to run. Next area. And you're like, what the fuck? I never drew my gun.
Yeah, that's weird. Did you do the one with
like I had to keep loading the previous thing like
to go back to get the Did you play the one there's shooting range challenge
with the guy in the apartment?
Yeah,
I do that.
But that one he makes you draw your weapon first. And
that one was hard.
That one was. I had to redo it with a different weapon. Because initially I was doing it with I forget.
I did it with the one they left there. I thought you had to use the one that they had there.
No. I think I think I did end up using it with that one. But no. You can use it with the. I was initially doing it with a different, but that one the.
I think it can. Oh shit! I think you could shoot the same target many times. Yeah,
you can. But see that. But the thing about it was a lot of times I was shooting, and it wasn't registering my shots.
I couldn't even see a count anywhere.
There's a count. There was a count up in the upper right corner.
It didn't show it for me.
Yeah, well, maybe a glitch on you. But so with everything going on and with the glitches and with all the shit going down, a website has popped up from CD Projekt Red. So this is the official website.
Early 2021.
Yeah. So free DLC starts hitting Night City early 2021.
What does that even mean?
So that means they're gonna start releasing DLC already for it.
I wonder if it's gonna like open up some of these skyscrapers that you can't even go into.
It might.
Because like they're like, oh, this map is so huge, but it's like tiny,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of buildings you can't even go in. A lot of locked doors.
Yeah. A lot of so many locked doors.
I don't like locked doors.
No more locked doors.
Pass the wire. Pass the wire. I don't even like grilled cheese. No, I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
Oh, shit.
Okay, no more locked doors. Gracias.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, there's a shitload of locked doors.
Yeah. And they look like they should be accessible, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, locked
Yeah,
door.
and then there's these huge skyscrapers
Yeah.
that you can't go into, like, and then the apartment you live in, like, is it even that big?
Yeah, because there's only like, what, three floors that you can. Well, then.
Yeah, it's like a huge skyscraper, but you can only go on the bottom and the floor you're on.
Yeah.
And then,
And then where Clouds is.
No, it's a whole different building, isn't it?
Is it? No, it's the same building.
No, that's the Tiger Claw building. Is the
I could have sworn it's the same building.
No, Clouds is near Wakaku.
Oh, maybe I'm tripping in. Maybe it just looked the same to me.
Yeah, they do look similar.
Because the entrance looks exactly this. Oh, no, but you know what? Maybe I'm confusing it too. Is it that? Because it's the same area. Did you do the one where there's a Netrunner and you have to put the malicious software into the Netrunner's brain?
What's that sound? Siren? The one with the Voodoo Boys?
No, it's with the Tiger Claws. You're going to get the Tiger Claws.
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, remember it was the area that I showed you. Remember where I had the air guitar, the video where the person was just strumming air.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'd have to check the map again.
I don't know if I did that.
But speaking of unlockable areas or locked areas, some players have found a railway system.
Yeah, there's a railway right outside of your.
Yeah, but so
outside of your-
I guess they
your apartment.
found a way to access the actual building,
Yeah.
and it looks like it's just maybe like you were going to be able to use the railway system, because there's areas where it looks like when you walk up to it, it gives you the prompt to access it, but nothing happens when you can access it. But then inside the building, there's like where it's open. Like, so, like, when you're from the outside, if you're on that side, there's a wall there preventing you. But when you're inside the building, there's no wall.
Yeah.
So it's like unfinished, or like there's areas that are untextured.
Yeah.
So like, because we weren't supposed to be able to get in there.
That's funny.
But it's a completely untextured area, and there's like a prompts that pop up like, oh, enter, or open, and it just nothing happens. So it looks like it's supposed to be.
That'll probably be part of the DLC.
It might be part of the DLC. It might be just.
Yeah.
But it's just so weird how like. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe they could have released it like in series. Like, here goes
Like they do with-
series 1 and
Like they do with
whatever,
Final Fantasy, yeah.
And it's not. We're gonna add another layer. We're gonna add another layer. We're gonna add another layer.
Yeah, they could have.
I don't know.
They could. Well, I think the whole thing is because they're the 3 life paths. So, because imagine, okay, you start off either as a street kid or a corpo, and then you're only, you can only access like either the two parts.
Yeah.
So,
So
like,
do they have different apartments too? I've never asked Gable that. Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
Leah's a nomad. I gotta ask her. Like, yeah, because maybe you have a different apartment. Maybe like one of the corpos. If you're a corpo, do you have a corpo apartment?
Yeah, because there's like the whole corpo area.
In the richer area.
Yeah, I wonder. That's crazy.
It's funny how like your apartment's like super nice on the inside and then outside
It's like
all,
super shitty, yeah.
in the ghetto.
But I mean, they do that in a lot. Like even like remember Judge Dredd, and fucking
Yeah, dude, the girls in this and Cyberpunk are so ugly. Like, there's barely any good-looking girls in this fucking game. Like, Judy's cute.
And then
I never met Panam, but from that picture that they showed her, she's cute.
Panam's super hot.
I didn't know Claire was a fucking transgender.
Claire's a transgender?
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts.
I don't know if it is. I was like, did I miss something? But I heard Leah pointed it out on her car. There's a transgender flag.
Oh wow!
And
yeah, it's that pink and purple.
Her car is all like transgender flag, like is all over it. And I was like, I don't know, maybe it's just something. Come on, darling, get down. Yeah. Maybe it's just something like.
Yeah.
Like just a color pattern they use, and then lo and behold, like later on, she's like, when I got my transition, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's funny.
Claire's a dude. Used to be a dude. So you're telling me? Come on, darling. It's so weird.
Yeah, but the ones just walking around the streets, yeah, they're all like.
Yeah, remember like.
What are you doing?
She wants you to scratch your butt.
I'm gonna scratch your butt there. I'll scratch your butt. Get out of here.
Oh yeah, or what's his name's chick?
Misty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's terrible. Did you notice when after you get like healed up by what's his name? The doctor. What's the doctor's name?
Vector.
Yeah, after you get healed by him, and she takes you back to your apartment, and then there's like one of the options to say you're gorgeous or whatever.
Is there?
Or to say you're lovely or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, no, she's not.
Yeah, I didn't pick that option either.
I was like, but I wonder if they do, or if like
I doubt it, because like
most of the time, he's trying to. Did he just get shot in the head or something? And he's
trying to get laid.
Foot. He got shot in the head like 2 days. He's really trying to foot.
And then like it's his best friend's girl that he just died, and he's already trying to bang his best friend's girl.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You just got shot in the head. Your best friend just died. Now you're trying to bang his chick.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. No, I didn't want to close that one yet. Did you see that article I sent you about Victor Ortiz? I forgot who Victor Ortiz was for a while. I was like, who the heck?
Tito Ortiz?
No, Victor Ortiz.
I
was like, that fucking, like, who is he? And
I
was
don't know the difference between a Jake and a Logan.
Jake is the one.
I don't know the difference though. Like, I had Joel try to explain it to me, and I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference.
Yeah. Logan was the one that
they might as well just be the same person.
They might as well, yeah. Like Owen Wilson and
or Nick and Nate Diaz.
Yeah, exactly. I think Logan Paul was the one that had he was the famous one.
Who was the one that got in all sorts of trouble with the?
It was Logan.
And is he the older one?
He's the older one.
And Jake is the one that just fought?
Yeah.
Who was the one that fought first, like that started the whole boxing, the first one that... Well, they both fought in the same card, right?
Yeah.
But who was the... He fought KSI, right?
I don't know. Yeah, Jake is the younger one.
Who was the first one that started the boxing, like... Or that was the main event when they fought together?
Let me see. Logan Paul lost. He got his ass kicked in the fight that he had.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he fought KSI, Logan Paul.
And that was the main event? And he's the older one? See, I'm still not going to get it.
No headgears. 10 ounce.
Oh, this is the full fight right here. I didn't mean to watch
I thought the first fight had headgear, didn't it? This is the first.
No, it said no headgear.
No, I thought the one before... Did they fight twice?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know. See, I don't even know.
But Logan Paul is the one that's going to be fighting Mayweather.
That's the older one.
The older one.
And he didn't fight.
And Jake Paul, the younger one, the one that just had the fight on the Tyson card,
he's fighting...
is going to be fighting Connor. Oh, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. He's going to be fighting
Askren.
So
I heard Bisping's going to fight.
Really?
One of them. I don't know which one, but he's fighting one of them.
No, I don't know. The last I heard was one of them was calling him out And he says
he's gonna fight after this fight. He apparently they're in talks.
Really? Because someone called him out, and he says, "Yeah, you probably could beat me. I'm over the hill. I'm half blind. My knees are shot.
Yeah.
Like, but even then, I'll still. It's not going to be an easy fight for you."
I don't know. Bismarck will probably smoke him.
Oh, Bismarck will probably fucking destroy him. But they're saying Victor Ortiz is saying that Logan Paul could be a threat to Mayweather. That he's been watching him and he's KO'd a couple of his fucking sparring partners. It's like
No.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I mean, they both swear that they're about this lifestyle now.
You can tell they're taking it seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, but to only been doing it for so long and to be like
to challenge like an undefeated 50-0 fighter.
I don't dislike the guys, but
I don't know enough about them to not like them.
yeah. I don't dislike the guys. I just don't get all the attention, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get the hate. I don't get the attention.
Yeah.
I don't get why watch those fights over any other fights.
Well, I know the big thing with them was, well, at least with Logan, was the whole Japan thing when he recorded that guy.
That's the only thing I ever heard about.
That's the only thing I've ever heard about him either. As you know, I'd seen him because I follow what's the guy's name.
And they've made other people made videos.
Yeah.
About the Japan suicide force and have showed dead bodies on it, and it's fine if you do it on Vice or whatever, but I guess if you do it on your own YouTube channel, that's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful, yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. But... Here, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong. And we're back.
Sponsored by Twisted.
This episode brought to you by Twisted Tea. If you guys haven't seen that video,
I'm sure everybody's
search it out. But yeah, I mean, it's everywhere right now. I've seen it like posted a million times.
I'll show you the one with Bruno Mars.
No.
It's like one of Bruno Mars songs. It's like, it's like, tish. And he just carries on with the song. Like, because they use it for, like, to put in beats.
Yeah.
It just sounds so clean.
Yeah, yeah.
That show's funny.
Yeah, dude, he smacks the shit out of him with that fucking can.
Yeah. He deserves it.
Yeah, he did. He did. That was, I mean, you could tell, dude was already either on something or drunk himself.
Yeah.
Because like when the dude drops the can and he tries to kick it away.
That's so funny.
Yeah. When he dropped, I was like, oh shit. But he redeemed himself and he smacked the shit out of him with that can. And the lady recording him was like, what did she say? That's what you get, or that's what he gets. That's what he gets.
That's
Like,
funny.
this fucking guy. So Universal Studios Japan has the Super Mario World opening February 4th.
Oh, it's part of the Universal?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They just released a commercial.
In Japan?
Yeah, in Japan. they released a commercial for the Mario Kart ride, and it looks pretty fucking badass. Have you seen any of the other rides, like not Universal Studios specifically, but oh no, that's Shanghai, the Disneyland Shanghai. They have the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's all screens, and it's all like from the movie.
Yeah.
And the whole ride takes place underwater.
Sick.
Yeah, it looks fucking badass. They have an Iron Man ride, and it's like full on like fucking Iron Man is like flying around you the whole time, and it's just. But that's what the Japan one. I want. So the one thing I wonder though.
I don't know. Like those are cool and all, but yeah, I mean, I guess.
The one thing I wonder though, because they show them like in
what
the
happened to roller coasters though?
Yeah, I know, right?
Just
Well, have you seen the VR roller coasters?
yeah, but I'm saying like
No. It's an actual roller coaster, but as you're riding it, you're wearing a VR helmet, and so you're feeling the forces of the roller coaster on the ride.
Yeah.
But you're seeing
Scary.
something else.
That's cool though.
You're still seeing the same. Yeah, obviously it's the same track.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the environment's different.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do the same thing with AR, but I guess AR is not as immersive as VR is.
Yeah, it's probably harder to do.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, but in the Mario Kart, in that the trailer we just watched right now, the commercial, they hit one of the power up blocks, and then they're all holding shells. So, but I wonder if like there's probably a button on because like Disneyland has a lot of those games. So like they have the Toy Story one where you're flinging the things, or you have the Buzz Lightyear one where you have the gun. The Spider-Man one's gonna have web shooters.
You have to show your butthole.
Yes, you gotta show your butthole, your taint, all up in the taint. But I mean, it's cool.
I can't even get into that position. Right?
Yeah, no, I don't think it
Like
could.
this, like I just look like a. I look like I'm trying to wipe my hand, like
Yeah,
like
you need
it's
stirrups.
pretty much the same position I am at the toilet when I'm wiping my ass. It's just my hands flip this way instead.
Oh my god.
Like, how does he get his knees like?
Yoga.
Yeah, like his knees are over here,
Yeah.
up by his head.
Well, Spider-Man is pretty agile. I mean, I would assume if you're doing yoga or you're doing some kind of, you have the flexibility, you can get your knees. I don't. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he just throws spin kicks like they're nothing.
Yeah, it's his agility that allows him to. Spider-Man can probably look at his own butthole.
Yeah, he could probably lick his own butthole.
You know what? That's something I had not ever considered.
But somehow you know it's true.
Yeah. Mr. Fantastic can definitely lick his own butthole.
Yeah, he could go inside his butthole.
Oh god.
He could check his anus for cancer.
Yeah. Oh my god. That for something completely different. Kanye West tried to make a video game with Nintendo.
What was it called?
Let's see. Apparently, Kanye stopped by the Nintendo booth at E3 many years ago. Spent time with.
E3, like he just got a ticket. Or
Just
he
showed
was
up,
like-
yeah.
He was just like, yo, I got this idea for a game. It's about my life.
Oh shit. Well, apparently they had a meeting with him, and he pitched. Yeah, it was kind of like what 50 Cent did, but it's like it was more based on his life, but just dramatized.
Yeah.
And they're like, I mean, we'd love to work with you. Unfortunately, at the moment, we have a ton of projects we're working on, and this doesn't seem like the kind of thing we would do at Nintendo.
We don't have any black main characters here at Nintendo. Do you see that? No. As far as ethnicity we go, we got Mario. He's Italian.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of ethnic Donkey Kong. No, I'm just kidding.
But I didn't know Kanye. Apparently, Kanye did actually release the game. Or no, I'm sorry, I take that back. He was working on a game called Only One. It was right after his mom passed away. And what you did in that game was you were tasked with guiding his mom to heaven. A trailer was eventually released for the game, but there's
weird.
Let's see this trailer.
That's Halloween. Look at all these clouds.
It's full screen.
Goddamn Keanu West.
What the hell?
Is this just black people flying?
Is
through
it
the
black
clouds?
people flying through clouds to go to heaven?
What's the production company that has? Yeah, what's that production company?
This one?
No,
Paramount.
Paramount. That's the Paramount
Yeah.
thing. He just got that and put himself with wings.
That
There's no sound to this? Or you
I turned it down. I'll put the sound if you want, but it's almost over.
Only one. There can only be one. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the world premiere. That was in 2015, but nothing else has come of it, which is weird.
Yo, I got all these ideas, right? And
you don't know, Sway. You don't know.
did you hear him on Joe Rogan?
No, he was on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
It's a terrible podcast. Joe Rogan was all kissing his ass the whole time.
I mean, yeah. I heard the one of him and
You
McCoy.
know, these ideas about how government should be, and people just think I'm stupid and I'm crazy because that's just what they want you to believe. That's just what they want you to believe. That's what Miley was saying too, though, on when she was on Joe Rogan.
The people want well. The thing about it is because it's
They do try to make them all.
They
crazy.
do, but it's like
But,
also look at the persona that they put out in the public.
But I mean, to think that Keanu West is a genius is ridiculous.
Is ridiculous, yeah.
Like he's famous. He's rich.
Well, and the thing about it is
He's
he has
popular, so he could push through. You know, if anybody has ideas, and if a lot of people have good ideas.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about it is like you gotta figure, it may not
You
be
have the money to do
yeah,
it. Like
you wouldn't consider him a genius. It's just he's talented. He's talented in a way that he can. He's been able to make money off of what he does. I wouldn't say that he's a genius, but he's talented.
Yeah.
So I mean, but there's a difference. It doesn't make you just because you're talented doesn't mean you're smart.
Yeah. I got all these ideas, Joe Rogan, and he was just too, like, I don't know. He just talks around in circles a lot.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. You guys remember that I sent you, or I sent you and Gabriel that PS2 themed PS5?
Yes.
So apparently, okay. So initially, when I found those, it looked like it was an official PlayStation product.
But it's not.
It's not. So what it is, it's a PS2 themed PS5 being sold by a company called.
So they bought it, customized it, and they're selling it.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
I don't know. It doesn't say. But the group is called Supers, but it's spelled SUP3R5. They're going to be selling them.
They do that with cars, huh? There's companies who will buy cars and customize them. And
just customize them and then just sell it as their own. Yeah. Well, like the Shelby. It's a Ford Mustang, but they completely rebuild it and call it a Shelby, and it's, you know.
Mm-hmm. Everybody knows it's a Mustang.
Everyone knows it's a Mustang, yeah.
That they're able to do that.
Yeah. The PS2 edition, PS5, is going to be $100 above the retailer price, which I guess isn't really bad considering the customizations. It's the controller, the panels, the...
How much?
So, what, $600? Because the PS5 is $500.
$600 more?
No, $100 more. PlayStation 5 is $599 right now.
So they're selling it? No.
$499. Yeah, so it's going to be for $599.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad, right?
Like, you can get it now?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, that's good if considering that people are selling it for like $900. Homeboy over here at Frankenstein's has one. He's trying to sell it for $950.
God damn.
And it's on eBay. It has a sign on eBay price $12.89 or whatever. And they're like, bro, you need to calm down.
Relax. Facts.
You need to calm down. I hope nobody buys this fucking
Yeah,
thing from you
seriously.
until it goes down to fucking $500, you piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit.
Do you remember that Russian company that sold the solid gold PS4s and PS3s?
No, I don't.
You don't remember those?
Is there one of those?
They're back again
Back again.
with, it's not a solid gold PS5,
Solid gold.
but it has 20 kilos of gold.
Is that one that has like, that's all like geometric gold patterns on it?
No, you've seen it?
I saw pictures of it.
Yeah, it's that one.
What happened to those ones that they released that were like rose gold and shit like that?
Those never showed up. Like, they never ended up coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Then why
So-
did they? Was that just what? Those never happened? Yeah, I've seen that.
And did you see the controllers? That's alligator skin on the controllers.
That's pretty sick. And the gold thing. How do you use your touchpad with all
Yeah,
that?
that's what I was wondering, how you use a touchpad with all that fucking gold paneling on it.
You don't. You're
So-
just gonna have to not play any games that require touchpad.
It says 20 kilograms of gold.
I feel like not enough games use that touchpad. Like, remember in GTA, I think if you swipe up while you're aiming, you'll just throw a quick toss of grenade.
Yeah, I do remember
Very
that.
good use of touch swipe.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think enough
People didn't, and then they didn't really put it out there like have that. You know how sometimes they constantly show you certain tips.
Yeah.
That should have been one of those ones. That they showed.
yeah. Swipe up, throw a grenade.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget you can swipe up, throw a grenade.
Yeah. And like press circle to dodge. Press circle to dodge. Press
I think
circle.
Ghost does a good job of using it too.
What?
Like it's the small gestures, but still.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, it saves having to come up with a whole scheme,
Yeah.
separate scheme.
Even Legends does a good job of it. Like, cause like
Because then your game turns into Assassin's Creed or whatever, where it's like complicated as buttons.
yeah.
Remember, there was like, I forgot how it was. It was like, the circle is your right hand, the square
Yeah.
is your left hand, the
Yeah.
triangle is your head,
Yeah.
X is your legs.
Yeah.
You push X to sprint with your legs.
Yep.
You press triangle to use your eagle vision. Or whatever.
Yeah. I forgot about all that.
And then there was like modifiers.
But
Like, and then the top ones are like your modifiers.
Yeah. And then they went deeper into it with I forget which game it was now. But you had because you held X to sprint, but that would also be your free run. But if you were free running on the rooftop and you wanted to continue going up, you would hold L2, and if you wanted to go down, you held R2. So like if you were free running and there was more than one path,
Yeah.
so you can keep going straight or you can go down.
Yeah.
And like yeah,
On
but
what game?
one of the I forget which
Oh.
Assassin's Creed it was, but I think it might have been 3.
I don't know. I thought you just had a jump to go up.
No, but there was also to go down. And 3 is when they added where you could go through the buildings. Remember, like if you were climbing up a building and there was an open window, you could go into the window. He would run through the building.
side,
Yeah. And then I think I'm trying to remember which building it was because you can use that to escape the guards. But there's one building, and I remember I would always run into it on accident. Is you would run in the window, and then he would, instead of going straight out and going out the other window, he would turn and go downstairs and come back out the front door
Yeah.
on the same side of the building he just went into. Like fuck. Let's see here. McDonald's
McDowell's?
in China?
China.
No, Japan.
China.
Is releasing an Oreo and Spam sandwich.
Okay, that's pretty...
It's 2 thick slices of Spam topped with Oreos and mayonnaise.
Wow.
Here's a picture of it
On a sesame seed bun?
on a sesame seed bun.
What does that taste like?
I don't know.
Mayonnaise? Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Damn, that's a lot of mayonnaise they show on that shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty raunchy. I mean,
And so, it's in China.
What's
so.
up with spam? What's up with spam? People like spam so much. It's not that.
I enjoy spam, but not like.
I don't choose spam.
Yeah.
If somebody made a spam, I'd be like, yeah, I'll eat your spam.
Every once in a while, like, you know what?
But I'm not gonna go to a restaurant and be like, let me get the spam, the meal that has spam in it.
Yeah. But apparently in China, Oreo cookies and spam are really popular with kids. So that it says so it made sense to bring the two together.
It's fucking retarded.
Yeah. Some people are saying it's really good. That it's a sweet and salty flavor that's actually really well done.
All right.
But I don't know how I feel about spam and mayo and.
What's up with these Japan people? He's starting to get high now. Smoking damn tweeds.
I made spam sandwiches. Spam sandwiches are good, or like put it between two buns and that's good.
I never thought to put Oreos.
Not to put Oreo on top of it. Yeah, it just seems weird.
I could see a kid doing that though.
Yeah,
Little fat Japanese kid.
Well, I told you about it's Uncle Denny's fault, but every once in a while I'll still do it when I have the ingredients to do it. It's flour tortilla, a hot dog, and jelly. And he called it a pig in a blanket.
Yeah, that's funny.
There was one time I was like, I think back because I still remember the day he showed me how to make it.
Uh-huh.
It was like it was at Nana's house on Gale, and he came out of his room and he was like, "You hungry?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm hungry." Or I didn't say that, but I was like, "Yeah, I'm hungry." It was just me and him. I was playing Nintendo in the living room, and he comes out here. "You hungry?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm hungry too." He goes, "Come here. I'm gonna show you how to make something." Like, all right. So he takes me and he puts the burner on and throws the flour tortilla on there. He cooks it on both sides. He goes, and then like he had to be messing with me because like you know how he describes everything. Yeah. So now you got your tortilla. Now what you got to do? You get the jelly. You get the jelly and you just spread it all over the tortilla, right? He goes, okay, and then you just leave that there. Okay. So then he gets a hot dog and he puts it on the fork. And then he cooks the hot dog over the flame of the stove. He goes, okay, then you get the hot dog and you wrap it up in the tortilla. And here you go. And it was delicious. But
they didn't. Yeah, I don't know.
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, I can see
it being good.
Yeah, I can see it being good because, like, I mean, who would have thought of tortilla jelly? And...
Yeah, but people don't sell that.
Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna go to McDonald's and get, hey, let me get a.
They don't even make that on a hot dog cart or whatever. Like,
yeah, that's not something that you get a bun.
You can't buy that anyway.
No, you're not. Yeah, that's
nor should you be able to buy a spam and Oreo sandwich from someplace.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just gross.
It's hilarious stuff. Yeah, I know Mom used to do like the corn tortilla with a hot dog and like mayo. See, I always thought that was weird, but it tasted okay.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, with mayo, jelly sounds okay. Mayo sounds gross. I don't know why. Jasmine was watching something earlier where it was like
you put ketchup.
You know those mukbang videos that she's been watching.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Those
one.
Just sound dirty, like mukbang.
Mukbang, yeah.
Why is it called mukbang? Could you call it something not mukbang? Because that sounds like a porn.
That sounds like a porn dude.
Like, I don't know what is it? Like cuckold. You know, like
cuckold mukbang.
Yeah.
Bukkake.
Yeah, exactly. Gonzo. I don't even know what gonzo means. What does that mean?
I don't know. I've never heard.
You never seen those? Like it says gonzo. Yeah.
The only thing either the Muppet or fucking Hunter S. Thompson. Those are the only times I've ever heard of gonzo.
Yeah. What does gonzo mean anyway? What is Hunter S. Thompson like? What is gonzo?
I think it was something to be like I think it's just like out of the like it was just weird for the sake of being weird. Let me see. Like, Google, what does gonzo mean? Associated with journalistic writing of an exaggerating, subjective, and fictionalized style. Bizarre or crazy. So, yeah, there you go.
It's weird. What's wrong with just saying bizarre?
Yeah, or crazy. It doesn't sound as cool. Well, I was going to say something. I was going to bring up...
Let's see, for porn, it says gonzo pornography. is a style of pornographic film that attempts to place the viewer directly into the scene.
Isn't that POV?
Or
it's like
it's like you're watching it in the room. Or something like that.
That's weird. Cause I feel like I've seen... I forgot... Where was that I saw? It was like a POV. Like, it was VR. It was a VR... VR porn. But like normally VR porn is like, okay, you're watching... Or it's a POV, right? Like you're the one doing the fucking. But it was a VR porn where you were just in a chair next to the bed, where people were fucking.
Yeah, I think that's Gonzo, something like that.
But that's weird because like I feel like okay, because like okay, there's a bed, they're fucking, and I was like, okay, oh, look at the room.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like do I just like? Can I get up and walk around different angles?
It just keeps saying. Gonzo pornography puts the camera right into the action. What does that mean?
You get sucked into your screen
without the usual separation between camera and maybe there's not a lot of cuts. Like it's one shot, maybe. Fewer full. It says it has far fewer full body wide shots, far more close-ups. The loose and camera work often in a tight shot of the genitals, so it just gets right up in there.
It's like yeah,
that's what it is. It's the ones where it's just hate and it's just like
yeah,
just this thing like all zoomed in.
Did I ever tell you the story on the show once? I think I know I told you the story, but I don't know if I've ever said it on the show. There was a time we were at a buddy's house, and one of our friends that's been on the show,
Leo.
Yes. He was messing around with some chick, and he brought her to the house, and they snuck off to go bang in one of the bedrooms. And we're all hanging out, and suddenly someone goes, "Hey, where's Leo?" And so collectively as a group, we all got up to go find Leo. There's about 8 of us. And so they go and they go to open one of the bedroom doors and it's locked. And so the guys whose house it was just walks up to the door and just fucking big boots the door open. Like, and he's a small guy, but so he just goes bah! And just kicks the door open like he's in a cop movie. And Leo and the chick, they're like, I think if I remember correctly, she was on top of him, and they're just going at it. And like, they both stopped and they looked at the door, and then the girl just shrugged, and they just went back to And Leo just like, so he saw that she saw that she went back to it, so he just shrugged and went. And then so one of our friends, he comes over. So they're at it going at it on the bed. Yeah. And then he just goes and sits down on the bed. Next, they're going
like
at
Gonzo.
it. Yeah, Gonzo.
He got real Gonzo.
He got real Gonzo. Sat down on the bed. Like, they're in the middle of the bed. He sits on the edge of the bed and just kind of leans over like
smelling, like I could smell it. So close you could smell it.
Yeah. He's just watching like hey, like they're not fucking.
He sat down like they're psychologists.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, what's going on?
So you want to tell me more about that? I think we have a real gold mine here with this.
And at that point, that's when everyone started, because they ruined the moment, so they stopped, and then we're like, all right,
that would ruin the moment.
We're gonna leave now.
The kick of the door in was we got through that. The sitting on the bed, and I fucking are parts here.
Oh my god! I still, it's one of those memories. It's like, what? I remember, and
that's the difference between professionals and amateurs.
And someone had a camera, so I know that it's like there's a tape of it somewhere in the world.
Somebody had a camera.
Someone had a camera because they were like
a straight up
just a home video. Like
that was before smartphones.
Yeah, and like they had just bought the camera, so they were just filming. Like everything. We were just hanging out. They were filming in the living room.
That's hilarious.
And, like the whole time. So like the dude just I don't remember who the dude that had the camera was. But I just remember he was just had it to his head the whole time. And we're all just hanging out. And he's just hanging like on the sofa chilling. He's got the camera.
with the camera the whole time.
Yeah. And so
Because that's what you did back in the day before there was anything to do. That shit.
Basically, yeah.
Before you were just like this on your phone.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was a trip. It was funny. So when you said about Gonzo, the way you described it, that's what it made me think of. It's just sitting on the bed, just
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, okay, that's why that is that. I keep getting all these notices on Instagram. It's like, oh hey, this person's in your contacts. You might know him.
I know. I hate that shit.
It's like, I don't know this.
It's like just because you have one mutual friend of somebody doesn't mean I know that person.
I'm getting a bunch of.
If you have like 5 or more,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
but not one.
Yeah, not
definitely
one or
two.
One. The voice of Archer has had a stroke.
Oh no!
And he is unable. He's largely unable to speak.
Oh no! So he can't do any more voices.
So he can't do any more voices.
That's
yeah, Tom Kane is his name. He's done a ton of Tom Kane.
I thought his name was different.
He might not be the voice of Archer. I thought he was the voice of Archer though.
No, that's not the voice.
Let me see.
Maybe that's somebody else in Archer.
I could have sworn he was the voice of Archer.
No, I think the guy's name from Archer. I want to say Ben.
Oh, I think he's Woodhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's Woodhouse.
All right, dramatic journalism there.
Yeah, not bad.
What's the guy's Archer's voice?
Let me see. I'll pull it up right now.
H. John Benjamin. See,
Yes.
I knew there was a Ben in there.
Yeah. So, but this guy, he's had a stroke, largely unable to speak. So I mean,
yeah, because the way they do it, they're like Archer voice actor died.
Yeah.
And has a stroke or whatever.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Because he's also the voice of Bob Burgers, you would say.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Bob,
exactly.
The guy that Bob Burgers did also.
Yeah.
Countless other voices.
Countless other voices. Well, I mean, this guy as well. I mean, he's done tons of other voices. So.
Yeah, but he's just kind of an old guy, though, isn't he?
Yeah, kind of. It's usually the same
Like H.
thing.
John Benjamin has a very
distinct voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of distinct voices and personalities, though. So you know Rob Riggle, right?
from.
Rob Riggle, he's a voice. He's the Holy Moly guy. I'll show you.
Maz Jobrani?
Rob Riggle, this guy.
Holy Moly Donut Shop? Oh, yeah.
You've seen him in a ton of stuff, right?
No, he's not the Tick. No.
No, yeah, he's not the Tick.
No, yeah, he's not. Is that what people think?
I always thought Rob Riggle and the guy that played the Tick were the same fucking guy.
Really? That's
He's
funny.
not the same guy. It's the same, like the same voice.
I was about to say, I think they even have a picture of the other guy. No, he's the one from, he's in Step Brothers.
Yeah.
He's one of the Step Brothers.
And the guy from
friends.
the Tick is Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, he's the one from, like, they look a lot
And
alike. That picture right there.
Yeah.
And that other one is
Rob Riggle, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
And he's also from, he plays the guy from, The Emperor's New Groove. Yeah.
I was trying to think of the name, but I couldn't.
He's the one that the Cusco's
why'd
poison.
Why did you bring up Rob Riggle? Just because of that?
Yeah, because like the same, like just the confusing, like the distinct personalities. Because he does the Patrick Warburton, he does a thing for Disney where like when you go on the Soarin' Over California, he's your like the welcome to Soarin' Over California, and he does that whole like that same the voice, the whole thing. And it was like I always thought it was Rob Riggle. Then like something as I was searching for stories, it was like Patrick Warburton. So it was like wait what? And then I looked. It's like it's the same guy. It's like that's not Rob Riggle.
But then like seeing them and that like on pictures they look a lot alike, but not like when they're in movies.
Yeah. Rob Riggle's more animated, where this guy's more like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, they're just different.
He's also in B-movie.
They're definitely different.
Yeah. But I know it's just in my head they're the same guy. So
That pictures of them, they look exactly like them.
I'm gonna let's see here. Let's take a quick break and we'll come back after a quick word from our sponsor. What's going on, peoples? Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you. And we're back. One more game. So I got some Guardians of the Galaxy news. Well, I mean, it's not really news, but James Gunn is talking about Guardians 3. And he's saying he promises that he won't hurt fans the way Game of Thrones hurt fans. He plans to fully complete everyone's arcs and complete everyone's stories. And
But what is there to? They don't have it. There's not nearly as much scale to wrap up as Game of Thrones.
yeah, true. But see, like the thing is,
superhero.
but there are a lot of threads. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the Guardians movies that.
But I mean, like they got to introduce. There's like nothing that they left open.
True.
From the last movie.
True.
Like they have to open a new.
Well, I mean, it's gonna.
I mean, I guess Endgame.
Endgame, yeah. They're gonna have to see like where are they going. Thor's gonna be with them.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Chris.
But at the same time, like they had to like they still were kind of happily ever after.
Yeah.
And then he just
with
introduced
Gamora.
the new.
Was Gamora the whole thing? That's gonna be the new thing. Is Gamora because she's.
But she was still kind of already.
She's the old Gamora
for him already.
No, at this point she had never met him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, but by the end of Endgame, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But what's his name? Fucking Chris. Which Chris is the one that plays Star Lord? Hemsworth is Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Pine is the one from Wonder Woman. Oh my god, why am I going blank on his fucking name? Evans is Captain America.
I can't think of it either. Is he a Chris?
Chris
Pratt.
Pratt, yes. He is confirmed that he is filming on set of Love and Thunder.
So he's gonna be on the Thor?
Yeah. So I think what's gonna happen is Thor's gonna I think Love and Thunder comes out before Guardians 3.
So that's gonna be kind of a sequel
Yeah.
or a prequel to the new one.
Yeah.
A half prequel.
A half prequel. Yeah.
I
I remember
part of the arc.
when we were watching the Endgame. No. Infinity War trailer.
It's kind of smart to do things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it almost makes you have to watch that.
Yeah, to watch the next movie to see what happens.
It, even if you don't like the Thor ones, like you're like, well, I like Guardians, so like, I guess I gotta watch this one.
Yeah, but I mean, after Ragnarok, I mean, I'm looking forward to
it's probably just gonna be like one fucking scene or some shit.
Yeah, probably.
Or like barely,
But cause I remember watching the Infinity War trailer. Do you remember because remember at the end of Ragnarok they take off in the ship?
Yeah.
And then in the Infinity War trailer, Thor says something or he sees something and he's like, "Oh, who the hell are these guys?" And then it shows the next, and the thing is it's the Guardians. But then at the end of Ragnarok, the ship runs into another ship. Remember the end credit scene?
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, that was the Guardians, but it turned out to be Thanos. But it's just those little things because you knew they were gonna meet at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm excited for this next wave. I mean, I think it's kind of good. I mean, that all the Disney Plus shows are gonna be coming out because obviously we can't go to the theaters.
Yeah.
So we'll have something to keep us moist
I don't
until.
know what's going on with that Loki thing that we watched. That trailer was pretty long.
That was a long trailer. I have
no idea what's going on in it.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like there's a lot. It almost reminded me of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but Loki.
Loki?
The Loki.
I don't know. I never watched the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I watched some of it. I only watched the first season. I couldn't. I enjoyed it. I just for whatever reason fell off.
Because you didn't like it.
No, I did like it.
Yeah, but not enough to go back and watch.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, because it was one of those ones where since it's not on demand, like I had to be at a certain place at a certain time to watch it.
Really? I thought it was.
At the time, it wasn't.
Oh. But it
Like, do you remember Heroes?
Yeah, I never watched it though.
I loved Heroes, and I was like, okay, I need to be at home.
It came after. What was that show? Was it the
Chuck?
No.
No, I think Chuck was after Heroes. So I used to watch them both.
No, before Heroes. I'm saying, wasn't it that one where they're on the island?
Lost.
Yeah, wasn't it Lost?
Yeah, Lost was the. No, I think Lost was after.
Lost wasn't after Heroes.
Are you sure? Or it might have been at the same time.
I think Heroes came out after Lost ended. Like it took its spot at that time table. Or
I don't know. Maybe. I never got into. I didn't like Lost.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch Heroes. Because like, oh, it's Lost's predecessor. Like
I loved Heroes. Heroes
like
was
it's
fucking
gonna
good.
be a Lost type. Because you know how like all those shows like they have very similar
Yeah.
like like WB.
Yeah.
Like I hate that WB style. I
Yeah.
just hate the WB style.
I like
Their games are good.
Yeah. Their animation is good.
But even them, they do kind of blend into each other.
Yeah.
Like they have this style and they just stick to it.
Yeah. No, but see, WB, their animated films are fucking like if they
Yeah.
need to make their fucking movies like animated films.
Yeah, but they just make all their movies and their shows the same. Like it's the same lighting, the same style looking actor.
Yeah.
The same, you know.
Yeah.
Like come on,
and I get that.
come on, Weedy.
Supposedly with this Batman movie, that fucking it's completely different, and then fucking what's his name? Fucking
I don't know.
Edward or what was the other? Edward or he's a sparkly vampire. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Or he's Cedric Diggory. Can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, everybody knows.
But that guy supposedly.
Edward Snowden.
Yeah. Apparently, they're pushing him to his limit as an actor, and physically and mentally as an actor.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but
Is he doing some shit like The Rock, where he's playing Hercules and pushing himself to pass out by pretending to try to break these chains? No, he's not. Right?
No. The Uncharted movie.
That's it. I don't know. I wonder if The Rock is actually doing that.
I don't know.
Because that's kind of like.
This chick, I've been seeing this chick in so many ads now. The one from Call of Duty.
Is that who that is? That
Yeah.
Cuban girl? Or is she like Cuban or something?
Yeah, I forget what her nationality is in the game. But that's her. Alexandra, I believe her name is. But now she's doing...
Oh, that's the real...
Yeah, the model for her. Let me see. Yeah, Alexandra.
Okay. She's pretty buff in the game.
She's not as buff in real life.
That's not cool. She's not as buff.
Well, that's her side by side with her character.
Okay, she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
She's more hotter in real life than she looks on the
In the character, yeah. I think they uglied her up.
Yeah, she looks old.
Yeah, I remember because she got popular with this. This is like she was doing a quiet cosplay. And then, like, that's where she got...
Okay.
And people were, like, calling around, like, oh, you don't know guns? And she's like, I do know guns.
Why?
Like, apparently she's, like, really into guns.
Oh, I was like, she was in the military?
No, she's just really into guns.
You don't know guns. You're a girl.
Sony has released some imagery from the Uncharted film. Uncharted.
Some imagery? This is from the movie?
From the movie, yeah.
Or is this from the game?
The cross looks familiar.
I feel like I'm getting old because it's hard for me to tell video game from real life anymore. This looks like animated shit to me.
Does it? No, I think it's...
Not the hand, but everything else does.
I think it might be... I mean, it could be CGI, but...
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I think I'm tripping.
Yeah.
It's just the lighting.
Yeah, it could be
well, because they do artificially, like, light enhance.
Yeah.
So
So you get that.
adds effect of fake look to it.
Yeah, Oreo is a CGI, but
That's why the only thing that looks real is the hand, because it's like out in the sunlight. It looks like.
yeah. The cross that they show, it's they're we don't know if they're not saying, because that's all they released is those 4 images and then Uncharted 4 or Uncharted film.
Is
But
there like a time for when it's supposed to come out, or
let me see.
it's just?
Uncharted.
Or you said it right.
Let's see. It just says 2020. Oh, July 16th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that cross is a collectible in the first game.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not a huge artifact, but it's like something that was in the game. So.
For them to go that deep into it.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's a nice little throwback. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that one. I'm curious to see how it comes out.
Yeah.
I like Tom Holland.
Come on.
He's good.
He's good. You know, he's good. He does good things.
I mean,
Shows his tank.
he's my favorite Spider-Man.
He could do the Spider-Man paint stats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't got anything else. You got anything else?
Nah, China.
All right. On that note, I think we'll go and wrap this up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Twitters at RealPressStart. On Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you get your podcasts. I'm sure there's a way to review us. And there's probably a share button. You should probably hit that and just send it to all your contacts.
China, 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 China. You go over to China, 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 China. You take China. 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 I love them. China, 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 China. I have to have my China. China, China, because China, 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 China. China, 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 China now, China, China. You know, China. I know China very well. China, 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 China.
How long is this video?
China. Northwest Wisconsin, where I'm from.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
China to me, China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. Buy toys from China. China in particular. China. China. I have people that I know in China. China. China.
I know this Chinese guy down the street.
China. China. China, 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 China.
Oh shit! To me, because like it's like he's saying China, but after a while, it's like it sounds like he's China. It's like you know, like you ever just repeat one word over, like weird word, weird word. All right, so where was I? Follow us, share us. Like I said, there's a share button probably wherever you're listening to. Just tap it and then just send it to all your contacts. Maybe not professional. No, send it to your professional contacts as well. Who knows?
Hiring you. Because we are hiring.
And on that note, game over. No more questions.